love me? Do you love me? We may be hungry, but we can manage our hunger. If I read it, I get high blood pressure. I get angry.
And there's something happening here. To my fellow Nigerians, please tell me, when is your next election? I'm tired watching such kind of. I'm tired watching such kind of videos. I'm really tired. I don't know what to say. I can't even comment on this, but I have so many things to say. So, Nigerians, when is the next election? You understand? There's so many things happening in Africa, and they're really, really funny. You understand? You find the presidents we elect, the leaders we elect. Nigeria, when is your next election? Give me time, man. Give time. This is my watch. When is the next election? Africa is not a poor nation.
We are a poor nation. The ban coal we follow. They say firewood, not food. They say we need to plant more trees. And they are not giving us money.
And more so, I talk about Nigeria. Nigeria is not a poor nation. Let me check the GDP of Nigeria. Is Nigeria really poor? I think that one will answer this question. But what is it? You know, the last Nigerian election, it was really promising when Peter Obi was the candidate. The Nigerians decided not to elect Peter Obi and they elected Tinubu. Why? I think this kind of tribalism is still there in this country, and that's what is it? I think that kind of politics is the one that is really making life harder for the young people in Nigeria. You understand? I've been helping most of my friends from Nigeria to get a school or to get a admission in Russia, so that they can just go and study and maybe in hustle. You understand? But now, you know what? The Russian government can't even offer a scholarship or cannot even admit these students anymore. Why? The Nigerian population in Russia is now big, and now they don't accept more applications. You understand? So some of my friends, they were rejected, but that's not the case. The case is the young men are not united.
We need to open our eyes, shine it, and tell the West. If you don't guarantee our finances and work with us to stop this, we are not going to comply with your climate change. They'll do it.
God have mercy upon us.
Some months ago, there were youths. They were trying to protest, but do you know what? They were opposing themselves. They were fighting themselves during that demonstration. So the problem is this: Nigeria is a rich country. You understand? Nigeria is a rich country, and everyone wants to live like Nigeria. When I was growing up, it was just Nigeria. The oil producers, the best oil producers, and they still produce oil, but that oil cannot ascertain or cannot contain the Nigerian population. So you find life is so hard, but there are some people who are still thriving in this environment. there's no money. But it's because that the president we elect, what is this guy even saying? Maybe I don't understand, but what is he trying to say? What is this guy saying?
Anybody who can own gun, who can handle gun, who can cock gun and clean the chamber and cock and shoot is technically competent to repair a tractor in the farm.
That's really it's really funny. What is Tinib trying to say in this video here? And you guys, you are also just here happy, oh, that we have the president. We elected a good president, a good leader. Yeah, you elected a good leader, but what good can this person do? What good that this person is doing for the Nigerian people? He's too old to lead. I don't know, why can't he just retire, bring that, or he just want the legacy? Or I was the president, have been in that position, now I wanna that's the legacy. Everyone want to be president, but they don't know what to do as a president. Everyone want to be president, but they don't know what's real that they want to do as a president. You understand? This one here is just enjoying, like,
I don't read it. No matter how long you protest, though, we are going to remove subsidy. That is the truth. That is the truth. I know many did not vote for me, and you are disappointed that your candidate is not where I stand now.
from the sources I found, I did research. It says that they own oil companies, and those oil companies are outside Nigeria. They extract Nigerian oil, crude oil, put it in tanks, cross Atlantic Ocean, process it, and bring it back. Yeah, so from these sources, it tells that this crude oil it crosses Atlantic Ocean. Then where does it go? It goes to Malta. So it's from Malta where these things are being processed, and they're being brought back to Nigeria to be sold at a higher price to Nigerians. You know how these people are suffering. Can you even buy a car when you live in Nigeria? Like, the dream of young men nowadays is to have a car and ride it the way they want. But why? They cannot afford the taxes and all the oil they need to go, or the oil and the oil, you understand? The oil prices is so high that they cannot, even people doing agriculture, they're crying. Mama Put is also crying how much the food is so tasty. Then he, as the president, he removed the fuel subsidy. What does that mean? It means that now the price will be high. They want to sell it at the price they really want. And what does it mean? They want to accumulate more money and become rich. So the rich become rich, the poor remains poor. So you see, that's the problem we really have. That's the problem we really have. And it's only because that young men and women, they make poor decisions. And they say, okay, this is our person. And it's everywhere. That's the problem we have in Kenya, the problem we have in Tanzania, the problem we have in Uganda. And it's worst when a country is rich and it's now and the people are poor. So, my Nigerian friends, tell me, when is your next election? I want to know, when is your next election? Because if you make such kind of mistake again, to have such kind of a president, old, tired, though young, then you guys are totally messed. Nigerian will never exist in the map again. Thank you for watching, and it's always Lovey Talks. See you in my next video.